Alright guys, we got a 2012 F-150 and this is relevant to many Ford F-150s and Fords in general. So if you have where one of your turn signals, whether right or left, that's normal, that's a normal flash, that's a fast flash. That means in most cases that either you have the wrong bulbs, if you recently changed the bulbs and that's what you get, you have the wrong ones in there, or you have a bulb out. And to show that, I'm going to go back to the left. What you want to make sure of is that your front is flashing and your back are flashing. Now in the back you have two, an upper and a lower. That's normal. Now we're going to go back to the right. First, you can see there's moisture in this tail light. That's usually no good, but you can see we've only got one bulb. So this is Ford's way of telling you that you most likely have a bulb out. That the current draw, you can see the front one's working, and you'll get that if you have a front one out. Even if both back ones are working, if your front one's out, you'll get the fast flash. If the top back one's out, you'll get the fast flash. So take a look at that. I'm going to show you how to take the tail light off, tail light assembly, and we're going to change the bulb. These look like they're 8mm or 5/16 will generally also work. So let me get a socket, and we're going to get this tail light out of here, and we're going to see if the bulb is bad. Get the camera set up here for you. Once you get those out, you generally just pull straight out. I don't know if you can see that's wet and corroded. So the bulb itself's not burned out, but the connector is in pretty bad shape. So what I'm going to do is get me a brush, screwdriver, and some contact cleaner and see if I can get this cleaned up better than that. Technically, he's going to need a new taillight housing. For now, I'm going to see about getting this working, and then I'll ask the owner of this truck if he wants to go ahead and price out a taillight housing and have me order one. But let me get what I'm going to use to clean this up, and I'll show you that, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I just got some contact cleaner here. I don't really have it, but ideally what you'd want is some kind of a wire brush to reach down in here and really scrub these contacts off, but I don't have an ideal wire brush to do that. So I'm just using a screwdriver to scrape all the corrosion off and hope that I can get a good connection. A new plug would obviously be the best way to go, but hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully I don't have to make a run to the parts store to And you want to make sure you don't obviously bend the contacts here to where they don't make a good contact on the bulb. Now this housing is kind of loose, so hopefully this bulb will still work. If not, I might have, it's a 3057, I might have one of these in stock. We'll get a little wire brush. Yeah, those wires are about corroded. Let me see if I got one of these in my stock. Okay, as I was looking for a bulb, I did not have one. But you can see how rusted those contacts are. That one there's broke completely. So I'm gonna have to get a bulb. But I was also looking at the connector. Now I got this looking okay, and that might be good, but I noticed it comes apart. So we need to take this thing apart just to make sure that that it's not going to be any worse than I don't know, that looks pretty bad. I can see the contacts and they don't look too bad, so this may be okay. But the contacts down inside here are they're in pretty bad shape. So when I go to the parts house to get a bulb, I'm going to see if they've got one of these also. That might be a dealer only item. So until I get back with the parts. Okay, I'm back. I've got a bulb. I also got a new connector. Here's the old one. I was going to clean the contacts up in there, but these three here are they're too rusted up. So I thought if they've got a new one, I'm going to go with it. And they had it. So we're going to plug this in. New pack of bulbs, 3057s. Getting one of these out here. Go turn the turn signal on. Hopefully that bulb flashes. All right. Nice slow flash like it should. Now again, this housing really needs to be replaced because it's got moisture in it. Whenever it gets moisture in the housing, I don't know if you can see that or not, that means that there's a seal broke. When it rains, it fills up, or at least gets some amount of moisture in it. That's all there is to that. Now you've got both upper and lower flashing. And again, I ended up replacing this. You may not have to, but if yours is all corroded like this one is. O'Reilly's did have this. This was the box, made in Taiwan. The part number S879. There's the factory part number if you want that. Hopefully that comes through. But anyway, O'Reilly's had it is about 20 bucks or something. So there you go. Again, that's for a fast blinking turn signal. Usually means one of the bulbs are just simply burned out, or in this case, the socket. The bulb itself was good as far as the filament. It was just so corroded that it wasn't making connection. So what happens is the computer senses that there's not the proper amount of current draw, and it causes it to flash fast, so that you know that you have a light or a bulb issue. So now some vehicles, like on the GMs, it actually pops up on the instrument panel and says bulb out, or lamp out, or whatever it says. Anyway, I'm done. You guys take care.